Okay. After talking with Sailor Moon quite a bit with my friend Sarah, I was reminded of this old card game that I had only bought in one starter pack, a couple boosters, and just never got anybody interested in playing Sailor Moon card games in high school. Go figure. Uh, Went on eBay. I bought a box of these booster packs. Opened it up, saw some cool good stuff in there. I bought three more. So 36 booster packs times three. We're going to have 108. And each one has 11 cards. So I'm going to have well over 1,000 Sailor Moon cards here in a minute. So let's get this started, huh? So something like this is probably how they would have looked in the card shop, because I would only buying one or two at a time. But I think I'm going to open all three boxes now, so you can just kind of see really how many cards we're dealing with here. Get these boxes out of the way. Mountain Dew can for scale. That's a little taller than one Mountain Dew can. Okay. So hopefully in the next few days I'll actually get my starter deck in. I ordered the same one from another seller off eBay that I had remember having growing up. Sailor Mercury. I think it was either. No, I don't know. I really thought it was Sailor Mercury. It might have been a Sailor Jupiter, but let's see. Copyright. I'm trying to find out if there's a date on the back of these. This is when Guardians of the Order still own them. They did the card game, or no, they did the card game. They did the pen and paper RPG as well. I'm looking on the back of the box. I'm not even seeing a date. Okay, 2000s. These cards are 17 years old, and they've never been outside this box until today. Like, the packaging feels weird, and I don't know if that's because I just haven't touched card games in a decade like this, or if this is what happens when you had 17-year-old cards kind of tucked away. Okay. I know this is probably hard to see from this camera angle. Let me kind of move this around for a second. Here is what we're dealing with. Can of Mountain Dew for scale. There's my handspan. And we'll place this back here so we can hopefully see the cards as I open them. I'm going to shift a lot of these off camera. So I might go through these first ones a little slower. A Nega Moon Bomb. Okay. Had a little issue there, but I think everything is working fine now. So I was saying before it crashed, is that they tend to put the rarer cards on top. So this is a Nega Moon bomb right here. What else do we got? Jumo Yoma. We have an Artemis, Jedites, a million Mollies, and some other common, uncommon cards. So I'll probably go through these relatively fast. I think the top ones will be the most interesting. Those are going to be the rares. So I'm just going to try and flip through them relatively quickly, since I have 100 more of these to go through. We have level 3 Mercury. That's all the interesting parts from there. We have an Anne. I think I got one of her from the other one. Sailor Moon level 2. I haven't played this game really ever. I don't know how to even build a deck. So I will. Or the rules. So when I get the booster cards in next, I will take a look at the rules. Here's a Rubius. I don't think I've seen him before. Another Moonlight Knight level 1. These are so many cards to open up. At least they put the rarities all in the same place. I forget if they still do that with Magic or not. There's a Wicked Lady. Level 1 Sailor Mercury. Almost have the Sailor Mercury deck now. Just need to find a level 2, and preferably a level 4 of her. Speak of the devil. There's a level 4 foil Mercury. Sarah's not going to be happy about this deck. That's only 4 boosters in. That was just sitting there for the last 17 years, waiting for me, I guess. Moonstar Locket! Luna Ball. I'm going to get a box for all of these, and I'm going to sort them by card number. So that's the other thing. I'll show you on this next set with Prince Diamond. In the bottom right hand corner down here, they have a oh, come on, camera. It has a number, 149 of 160. So I can very easily track all 160 cards in Series 1. Oh man, I could make a deck out of love letter cards. Catsy! I'm gonna get all the Dark Moon villains, I'm sure. I mean, another Moonlight Knight. I'm kind of curious, with all these cards, the starter decks I'm getting, will I have caught them all? Is it possible to get all 160? Haha, Sapphire. My level 1 Jupiter. Another Melvin. Maybe you've heard a little thing called the Imperium Silver Crystal. Pretty good. I actually have not seen that card before, so I was showing it to you for so long because I was also reading it from the screen. When I get in the starter decks, I'll get the instruction books, and I will actually be able to to read and figure out the rules. Level 3 Sailor V. More Andrew. I can make a deck literally out of the failed test cards I've gotten so far. Not necessarily in this pack of 30 boosters, but in the previous pack of 30 I opened by myself. Strength of the Fallen. They do Scout Knight everywhere, but I think Tuxedo Mask / Moonlight Knight is the only knight, and the rest are in fact Sailor Scouts. On the back of these is an offer for buying a plate for the cards, limited edition only. I'm willing to bet they still don't have those around. Another level 1 Moonlight Knight. Evil Prince Darian. Avery, yep. Level 1 Sailor Jupiter. Another split attack. Another Strength of the Fallen. Random actions, events, and Yoma. I was actually surprised. I'm able to find quite a bit of Series 1, which leads me to believe that they made a lot and it didn't do well. Okay, here we go. And not any of the Series 2 or 3 outside of some singles. Here's a foil Tuxedo Mask. Interrupts target and prevents it from attacking. That's a sailor. That's a Tuxedo Mask move right there. Complete with throwing a rose on the ground. So this is actually recording a lot more stably, but it's at I think a higher resolution. So the first few minutes might look a little weird. Here's a Catsy. Another level 1 Tuxedo Mask. I'm beginning to think this many cards is probably overkill. I'm probably going to have a lot of cards that I couldn't possibly use in the deck. Here's a level 3 Mars. I actually got a level 4 Mars in the previous set. Doom and Gloom Girls. I don't remember these guys. Gals. From the show. But I'm not to doing a rewatch, and I'm not to episode 40 yet. Level 2 Moon. Does that have the great thing at the bottom? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't. It does have a little hobbies, eating, shopping, video games. Another one, I think it's this level 3, lists her strengths as crying and loyalty. Moonstar Locket. Another Prince Darian. I don't know, I mean, they only had 160 cards in the set. I'm opening up over 1,000. And dupe. Can't, I'm judging from the number of these that are around right now, I'm guessing that people weren't stockpiling these at the time. Like, I don't think anybody's probably opened up this many in their life. This might be something I have to deal with. There's a level 3 Sailor Mercury. I think I got a 1 or 2 in my previous one. Here's a Sailor V, level 1. I'm probably going to get all the starter packs just by opening up these random boosters, but never know. Just gotta keep an eye on the size of the file. Otherwise, my hard drive will just fill up and the movie will stop. Pocket communicator. Level 2 Merc. Another Rube. Sailor V level 2. Setting these off to the side so we can see how many of the sweet ones we got at the end. Okay. Emerald? Emerald maybe? Yeah, this. I don't even think this was probably around long enough for people to like really min-max their decks, because all these. Oh, here we go. There's a level 3 Sailor Venus. Just need to get level 4, and I'm good to go on her. Like, I think it's to 10 victory points if I remember. So I don't know if people really min-max all the abilities they offer with how much they're worth if they get killed. I assume I'll have enough cards at the end of this. I'll be able to be a bit choosier in what I put in my deck. Ooh, here we go. Spaceship, sorry. Marzipandroid? Yeah, so when the one person said that she could summon a droid, that's a droid type. Dark Moon droid monster. Sailor Mars. So I'm gonna be a little peeved if after all of this I don't have at least one of all 160 cards, but it's possible. Level 1 Jupe. Here's what we have stacked so far. Almost through the first stack. Here's kind of the pile of wrappers. Some of the cards I've laid out special, what we have left to do. Sorry, that's upside down. Move this pile to the right. Then I need to figure out how to do like a multi-webcam recording in OBS. Here we go. Queen Barrel. Apparently kind of a big deal. $150 of $160. Self-sacrifice. 2 Jupiter. Okay, we had another crash. So let's keep this party rolling. Kind of just threw a lot of the wrappers there for now. I think I'll let them pile up so you can see the magnitude of my insanity. Level 3 Sailor Moon. There we go. Strengths, crying loyalty, weaknesses, lateness in school. Luna Ball, Zoisite. Level 3 Jupiter. Put that onto the stack. Serena's Parents. Level 2 Mars. I think if I consider the level 4 Mars I got last time, I got a full Mars set now. Tree of Life. All good stuff there. Do 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 do. On the ball. Pretty good if you are probably going to get a hit for 20 damage anyway. Okay, 3 more left in box 1. So I've gotten most of the Sailor Scouts sitting to my left right now. JK Pay. Don't know what it stands for, but I know it's rock, paper, scissors. Got a level 1 moon. Don't know where I put the level 2 at. I should have left her out. But it's low enough, I'll probably find her again. Going to bet I'll get another level 2 Sailor Scout. Sailor Moon. But I don't have any. I got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Moon. That's all of them. Okay, I got an Ellen to go with my N now. Skulker, another Tuxedo Mask. Do. Prisma. Don't think I've seen her yet. Okay. That was box 1. Here are all the wrappers within that box. Okay. Kind of laid out my highlights here. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Three, two, one. Those are kind of the big ones so far, I think. Another think we've seen Prince Diamond before. Another Allen. Van Peel. Second Serena's Parents. Sailor Mars 2. Dupe of the one I already have. Papillon. Black Widow. See, like going through all the crap cards that nobody cares about does not seem that exciting to me. Another Tree of Life, and there's a Chad. So besides that taking a lot longer, you also, I mean, unless you actually sit and look at these cards, no one really knows what each of these are, right? Like, you're not looking like, oh yeah, that's definitely, I remember what Sailor Mercury level 3 did. Look, another, that keeps getting stuck in my head for some reason. Because I'm thinking butterfly in French. It's not quite that. Even though she's being, yeah. Okay. Because I'm an idiot, there's the flavor text. Come on. It's supposed to autofocus. Maybe not in QuickTime. Variation of papillon, the French word for butterfly. Another Imperium Silver Crystal. Sailor Moon level 1. Yeah, another Molly Osaka. Really regretting the video to open these. Prisma. Another level 1 Tuxedo Mask. Oh. Also realized I did not have a good setup for doing these sort of things. Level 3 Sailor Venus. Another Moonlight Night. More love letters. What's that? Like, I know this seems boring, but can you imagine you're a kid? This is one of the 2 booster packs you're going to open. Does it have your Sailor 4, or your level 4 Sailor Mercury, or Sailor Jupiter, or whatever your starter pack that you're learning to play the game is with? Or level 4 Sailor Venus. I swear, this can't make this up. So can you imagine that being like the one of a couple packs you're allowed to get? You're allowed to get with your allowance money. Sorry, the only reason I'm pausing for a second is if you look at the top, right underneath the, is it not showing up there? Yeah, underneath the dash in Sailor Scout level 4, there's like a O. Like there's an issue with the holographics there. It doesn't come anything from the picture, it just looks like maybe a defect. Guess if I get another level 4, I will check it out. So yeah, and then you get like a whole bunch of other crap, but it's like, yeah, you know, you got your Venus, right? That might be all you need. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit, if I remember, like the Dragon Ball Z game, where you rarely get out your level 4 character. If you're doing good enough to get that out, you've probably already won. So maybe I will never get to see a level 4 Sailor Scout in person. But you have it in your deck, and when you get it out and you get their sweet abilities, that's something. Oh, we're not even halfway done. Another Wicked Lady. Level 1 Jupiter. Because these had to have been, what, $2.95 back in the day? Catsy. Still, in 2000s, I would have been 14 or 15. Starting high school, not legally allowed to work yet. Hold that off for a second. Kind of begging parents for stuff / Christmas money. There's my level 4 Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon. I'm not seeing the level 2 here, but I definitely got it in one of these stacks off to the right here. And I definitely have it from previous sets of these types of boxes I opened. On the ball. I like that, especially if you're trying to go up against somebody heavier. Oh, another Papillon. I swear, I have no less than 20 Papillons right now. I've seen probably a dozen going through these. Rainy! do 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 do. Emerald, Cardian Flute. Speaking of making sure I have yet another level 2 Sailor Moon, so there's the full moon sets. There's a Tuxedo Mask starter deck. So do I, like, if all that came with was 2 levels of Tuxedo Mask, because that's what I have here is the holographic Tuxedo Mask level 2. It's like the last one in the series, so unless there's crazier Tuxedo Masks in series 3 or 4, or maybe I need to look at his ability to see maybe he just combos really, really well. Moonstar Locket. Yeah, I mean, it could be that's a knight that just sets up some good combos. He's got some sweet abilities. Maybe he doesn't have the attack power or the growth potential, but he's just maybe a good place for a deck. Another Anne. Another Tree of Life. More Cram Schools, more Mollies. Kind of regret buying some of the starter decks because turns out I got everything I need here, but Rubius. I need at least one starter deck because it'd be nice to have another level 2 Sailor Moon. Nice to have a physical version of the instructions I can kind of go through. I need to see if when Sarah and I build decks, level 3 Sailor Moon, if there's a way that I can record Sailor 1V. record our faces and the playing surface as we both play remotely. Wicked Lady. Level 2 Sailor Mercury. I got her already, right? Yeah. I could afford more space in California. My game room could double as a small production area. Overpowering attack. That's pretty crazy. You can pretty much wipe out someone's plans with that. Another Moonlight Nights. Another Prince Diamond. There's my level 1 Mercury. Sorry. So I'm pretty sure with all these cards I have whatever's in the Sailor Mercury starter. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Can you imagine? I guess that maybe it's not that crazy. I'm trying to think if you buy an expansion set of Magic the Gathering, another Mega Moon Bomb. Will you get all the cards in the sets? When what's the distribution? I feel like the last time I did booster drafts, I maybe saw a couple of them. There's mostly like the same 50% of the series you just saw over and over again. Scroll. Oh man, here's a new one, guys. Never seen a Papillon. Maybe I'll make a deck. I need to check the limits or the rules. Is there a card limit? Can I make a deck that's all butterfly monsters? And can I make it work? Another 3 Mars. Dark Fruit. Level 2 Venus. I definitely have a level 4 Mars over there on my desk. I don't think I have a level 4 Jupiter. Evil Prince Darien. Oh man. Why do they not make foil versions of this? That'll be my running gag. Wonder if in the later series they ever did anything with the outer Senshi. Another pocket communicator. Another Darien. Memories of the past. No butterflies this time around. I'm not sure if I've actually seen this one before. Self-sacrifice. Level 2 Mars. What's that? Love letter. Failed test. Oh, Serena. Level 3 Sailor Moon. Tree of Life. Molly. Oh my god. I can't believe I got another one of these in the deck. If Sarah's watching, look forward to a whole bunch of those. I think it stuck out with me because of the name. I'm probably seeing a bunch of other ones with a similar frequency. I'm just not remembering them that well. We have an Avery. Level 1 Sailor Moon again. Having fun yet? Okay. Level 3 Mercury. Leo the Lion. There's a decent amount of Leo the Lions. A lot of What's That, or Love Letter, or Failed Tests. Another Alan. Another Tuxedo Mask. Got like 3 packs without a butterfly. Level 3 Mars, level 1 Venus. Foil Pluto. Got one of these before, but it's still pretty cool to have. Just gonna plop her there. Demon Gloom Girls, Perot, Rats. I think Rats is another one I see quite. I mean, I have over 1,000 cards. I've already done over 300 of them before today. So, level 4 Jupiter. So there's a good chance you'll have seen them all by this point, right? Regalia, level 2 Mercury, Taunts, Love Letter. So every time I went to a card game tournament, whether it was Magic or Star Wars, did I lose simply because I wasn't able to buy like 1,000,000 packs? So I'm starting to think that's the case. Like I was able to buy a couple of these guys a week maybe. Which meant maybe, what? 30, let's say 2 packs a week, that's 30. Maybe, probably less than that. Probably every couple weeks. Maybe 30 to 60 cards a month. 100 cards a year, but of those, it's you've had like 2 or 3 expansions. And what are the odds that you'll ever get the really good stuff? So let's say it was 2 packs every 2 weeks. That'd be this much a month. Let's see, for 3 months. This would be about 6 months worth of all the cards you get. And that's across, I don't know, 12 expansions, whatever they're currently out for Magic. Another Anne. Level 1 Mars. So what are the odds that you will ever be able to get like 4 of the card that sells for $60 that you want? I have a feeling that this game probably wasn't super well tuned, and that the probabilities of getting all the cards are probably doable. 160 cards in the set. I'm going to be surprised if after all this I don't have at least 140. Miss Aruna, Jupiter. I'm willing to believe that in that ultra rare tier there might be something you might not get in 100 packs. I could believe that. Ooh. That's a pretty sweet one. I'm waiting for that. I haven't seen that one for a while. So yeah, I think when I get around to these guys, Sailor 1, level 1 Mercury, level 1 Mars, now they're on the ball. I think when I get around to it, I'm going to, after maybe I make some decks, get some boxes, sort by number, by card number, and just see if I have at least one of everything. Willing to bet I will. Another level 1 Jupiter. Another Prince Diamonds, Haruna, 2 Jupiter. Seem to remember lots of Bakins. I want to say that's another one. I'll be surprised if I have less than 20 of. Oh my god. About 2/3 of the way done. There's a birdie. Luna Pen. Haven't seen actually many of those. Sapphire. Luna Ball. Ooh. Is that Joy Sight? Shh. Don't tell. Level 3 Jupiter again. Another Luna Pen. Avery. Pretty sure I've seen her. It's all starting to blur together. What's the worst is I think the air conditioning kicked off. It's starting to get really warm in here. Now the Starship was meant to fly. Tree of Life, more Mollies, more Chads. Another Avery. Andrew, level 2 Sailor Moon. Our favorite. Yeah, so the worst, I guess, maybe the best part. The worst part's going to be what priming attack. Still like that. It's actually trying to build decks out of this, right? If you've got a starter deck and you bought a booster with a couple butterflies in it, it's pretty easy to try and get something together. If you have enough of every card to make every possible deck, because you now have the Negaforce, apparently replaced a Queen Barrel, then it's analysis paralysis, right? You don't want too many decisions. I have a Mountain Sailor Moon wrappers next to me. Another spaceship. Level 2 Venus. So the Negaforce was the last card in the set, 160. I think there's a chance I might have all of the ultra rares, whatever they call those top level foils. Pyram Silver Crystal. Sammy. More Melvins. More Rubes. More Rubes. And Sapphire. Negaverse Crystal. Moonlight Knight. Can't believe Moonlight Knight is potentially not in Crystal, because I think they removed the Doom Tree arc. At least that's what it's looking like. Lose powers. Level 1 Mercury. Ooh, crap. Cannot wait to put this unlisted YouTube video. It's gonna be so long. So full of crap nobody cares about. Okay. Down to maybe 20 packs. Oh man. I start gonna be ultimately jealous. I got 2 level 4 Sailor Mars now. Let me just do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 13 more. Strength of the Fallen. Look at the ball. Lots of purple cards. Events, items, people. Birdie. Kind of like the English names for those girls. There's the Dark Moon sisters. Forget their name. Forget the group's name, but Self-Sacrifice again. It's a pretty sweet one. More Moonlight Knights. Another Rainy. Level 1 Jupiter. Allen. Skulker. Butterflies. Eight more. Seven more. Another Nega Moon Bomb. More Andrew. More love letters. More failed tests. After this, we have 6 more. Prisma. Level 1 Tuxedo Mask. Okay. After this we have 5 more. More Rainy. Memories of the Past. Oh, Darian. 5 more. This is actually quite a chore. Another 3 Sailor Mars. Level 3. Four more. Probably. Level 3 Jupiter. Megaverse Crystal. Level 1 Moonlight. Emerald. Miss Aruna, level 1 Mercury. More Frosty Hypnoticas. Pocket Communicator. Second to last pack. Still getting butterflies. Last one. Come on. Amazing foil card on top. Actually, we'll do it in reverse order. Okay? I didn't see that. Techniclon. Matsurame. That thing. More Plant Sisters. Molly. More Cram Schools. Grim Man. Sailor Moon level 2. Andrew. Okay, I got 2 more cards left. And Jana. And another Prisma. Okay. Just so you can kind of get the scale of what's going on here. Sorry. These are the cards. For scale. And all of the packs that I've opened today with the boxes underneath it. Okay. Now it is time to punish you.